Stuff from the Vault, behind the scenes stories from the music business and more. Brought to you by My Social Media USA and Edge City Design, featuring George Louvis. Episode 3, How Did We Survive the 60s with Toys Like the Strange Change Machine? All right, Facebook Live, it's time for another fun one. So a lot's happened. I've done 2 of these, right? And I appreciate you all been watching them and commenting and sending me private messages and all. What's really crazy is after the last one, the one on the band Ex-Girlfriend, I got contacted by a production company in New York who has decided that they want to start producing these programs, these shows, and promoting them. So the program is now called Stuff from the Vault. There's a website, stufffromthevault.com, which is under construction at the moment, and there's a Facebook page, Stuff from the Vault. So I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and go to the Facebook page and like it, because in the future, once the Edge City Design takes over, most of what I do is actually going to be on that page. It's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. For me, I've always sort of been in the background, producing records and stuff. Nobody sees you, and I kind of like it that way. So these people are pushing me in the front, which, I'm having some fun. I got to admit, these silly things are fun, but at the same time, it's like, whoa, what just happened to me? And today, I'm breaking the mold a little bit. Instead of music, I want to talk about some other stuff from the vault. I still have some toys from the 60s, some things, there was, like I collect, these were my toys, and my mom and dad, my mom never threw anything out. She put a bunch of stuff in storage, and now I've gotten a lot of it back, and I'm going through some of this stuff. So this is what I want to talk about today. Mattel's, I always do this backwards because of the camera, the Strange Change Machine. Here's the box, tells you what to do. This was pretty cool for the time. So let me just give you another look at this. And the thing about this toy is this was essentially, here, Johnny, play with this hot plate, because this is the Strange Change Machine. And you could never get away with this now. This is insane. This thing gets so hot, it melts plastic. So the whole point of the Strange Change Machine, you can see these little things, is you had these little cubes, right? Or squares, whatever. You'd put them on the hot plate, and when they got hot enough, they would open up into a creature. So, you have the snake and the spider and, dinosaurs and this crazy looking thing. They were fun. You had the little astronaut guy that you could play with, the robot, right? But these things, and this guy, I always loved this guy for whatever reason. But these things, so you had the square, right? And like I said, you put it on the hot plate. This thing got so hot it burned your fingers, and you were supposed to use these tongs. But as this got hot, it opened up. It started to melt enough that the pieces separated, and then you had the Strange Lost World, whatever they called it, where you could then set these things up and play with them. And when you were done, you're supposed to put the guy, back on the hot plate until he's so hot that you put him in this little thing. Oh, I can't see that, sorry. Put it in here, and oh my goodness, my fingers. You put him in here, right? And then you turn the wheel to squish him back up and make him a square again. So it was a really cool toy. It was a lot of fun, but I can't tell you how many times I burned my fingers. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see on this thing, but the edge of the plastic tongs melted. So it just amazes me that we played with these toys. We lived through it, None of us died. We all had fun. We all grew up. But you had this, and you had the Incredible Edibles or some weird thing like that. They were like creepy crawlers, except you could eat them. And then, of course, there were the creepy crawlers, but all this stuff that we were essentially, we had chemistry sets. I cringe. If my parents knew what I did with my chemistry set, they'd kill me at this age. Because you weren't supposed to do anything that wasn't in the instructions. I'm sorry, I'm dying here. You weren't supposed to do anything that wasn't in the instructions. You're supposed to be very careful. Just follow the instructions. Mix this, mix this. But we never did that. We were like, oh, let's take some of this and some of this and some of this and just throw it in something and see what happens. It's a miracle we never blew up our houses or killed anyone because it was so crazy. And this was what we grew up with. And I don't know, man. We just had a lot of fun. There's so many comments coming in, and I can't read them. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Patty. Hi, Joe. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Stephanie. But anyway, so this was the Strange Change Machine. And like I said, it was, this was one of my favorite toys as a kid. But yeah, my fingers, sometimes I had to stop playing with it because I burned myself so many times because I was too impatient. When they get hot and they're supposed to be unfolding, sometimes they would stick. So what does a 8-year-old boy do? He reaches in with the tongs and grabs part of it, and then with his fingers, he grabs the other part to pull it open, and of course you burn yourself. So that's it. That's my fun for today. And remember, it's stuffromthevault.com now, thanks to Edge City Design, who's going to be producing this show. There's a Facebook page, Stuff from the Vault. Please go like it, because we're going to be putting all the videos there. And actually, with a lot of the videos, after we do the live portion, because the audio might not be great on a record that I play or whatever, we're going to be editing stuff in. So there'll be sort of, bonus tracks, bonus features, whatever you want to call it. So that's my Facebook Live for today. I hope you had some fun with it. I sure did. And if this thing still worked, I'd actually plug it in and show you. But I plugged it in and it doesn't get hot anymore. So I won't be burning my fingers today. You all have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Brought to you by My Social Media USA and Edge City Design. Featuring George Louvis. StuffFromTheVault.com.